Shall we start it? Now, that is also basics because earlier the law is not available due to, Adam and Eve, you can see, they violate a law. That way, the law is essential, the basic thing, like that. Therefore, there are no proper meaning and there are many different ideas in line with the law. That's Aristotle. No? The Aristotle also mentioned the real law is not for parliament law, that is natural law. That means moralities. The Aristotle, they rejected. Aristotle, they rejected, the parliament law or the legislation. He mentioned the real law or ideal law is the morals. Like we must sometimes good things, Swabhavika Nitya. And the Thomas Aquinas also approved. Today, we are talking UDA law and the parliament law. However, the Thomas Aquinas also approved Aristotle idea. That's Thomas Aquinas. Aquinas College also. There's also name to commemorate that person. And they mentioned eternal law, natural law, human law, that's legislation, and divine law. Devanitya andona piyan, natural law kapalade. Likewise, the law can be according to the philosophy. And they mention the enacted law of the government, Panamangala Niti, is not the only sources of law. There are many, religion, philosophy, moral things, all are the laws. The parliament, the law is not real, the law. So what are your views? The views, sometimes we cannot accept. Today there are many, the legislation, And other one also, many other people also mention like John Austin, some, The real law is not for moral, the different aspect, The parliament law and case law, The real law. All are the laws. Now you must know about only the aspects. There are many. I need to show, or I want to show there are many different aspects for the laws. John Austin, and they mention the different theories. Hard. The law always the control different the obligations of the society. That according to her, there was no difference between sovereign, parliament, sovereign, Janata, Paramadipatya, supremacy power, because the people's power is implemented. And possible, And that person also mentioned, if you violate law, there are many sanctions, that means punishments. Accordingly, the laws are today binding. Because why? The rule of law, niti balaya. It should be clear, all is structured to what? Finally, we seek justice. Because project management work or any other the work. That is the thing. Now I will show further the things also as today also introduction. Now you can see about the different legal system. In world there are the legal systems. Continental legal system, all the civil law, they are based on legislation, parliament law. And another one, Anglo-American legal system, that's a common law, they based on the case law. And Middle East countries, Sharia law, that means religious laws, the law, they differ from the countries. Continental legal system. In Europe, they based on Roman law. However, Anglo-American legal system based on English law. Continental legal system is the Roman law, Roman history, civil law. That means the civil legal system is based on Roman, the law. And they codify the law. And there are many subgroups of the civil legal system. French law, German law, Austrian civil law, Scandinavian civil the law. The different countries, the law, civil law, likewise. You can Danish or Denmark also, civil legal system. Anglo-American, that means Hong Kong, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, Ghana, Canada, Singapore, they are based on case laws. In Sri Lanka also mixed legal system. The common law is developed by the judges and the fathers of church. They can common law, English common law, because they're recorded by the parliament. They're recorded by not for parliament, recorded by case law. Because civil legal systems are very rigid. How the common law, British law is very flexible. The case law, and the religious legal systems. Halakha, judicism, canon law, Agamika Niti, Sharia law, Islamic law. There are many different Islamic laws. Only you might see Shia, Sunni, division between Shia and Sunni back to the proper norm. Likewise, the laws. Sources of the Russian laws. The mixed legal system. Many countries, there are many the systems. Pluralistic laws, likewise. Under the pluralistic legal systems, there are more systems of law. Israel, Malta, Thailand, Indonesia. Those are the basic things. That's lesson number 1, introduction to legal system. Criminal law, civil law. Contract law, civil law. We are not discussing the criminal law today. Main purpose of the criminal law is to what? Read it. Mahajana Yahapatana, the public interest. Bribery cases, not revealing the assets, Tamangvatkam and the liabilities. Criminal law is punishing and rehabilitation. Police and the prosecutors. Prosecutors means Attorney General Department, hired by the government enforce criminal law. General public funds are used to pay these services to government. What are the features? Some countries are the punished. Sometimes impose the death penalties, introduction. For the criminal case, innocent until proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. All the suspects are considered as innocent persons in the Halusa incident also. And accused is not required to give evidence unless he so desires. Accused, enakan sakit civil law. There are many civil law, affect land law, family law, etc. We can get the restraining orders or injunction. Civil law also can be private law, private, public law. Law of contract. There are many contracts, subcontract, leasing, lease. Law of tort, there is a negligence. Family law, laboratory law. See this one, private law areas, really quickly. Now you can learn what is tort, negligence, family law, all. Right. No? Law of property also important areas. Constitutional law. That's a basic law. Administrative law. It control government officers' behavior. That's a violation of administrative law. Criminal, civil, injured party must file a case, and the case will be has to prove balance of probability. Civil cases applicant law can as a project manager, you must know about courts areas. No? Person has in this case, O.J. Simpson case. In this case, they claim more damages. No? You can learn in future. You can see some judges like Red Indians and following civil law tradition, common law tradition, religious, social, mixed legal systems. Civil law is the dominant legal tradition of all in South America and other countries. No? Civil law. Can Panatma based now. They are based on the parliament, the legislation. The common law. They are based on case law. You can read it quickly. What is the base law? No. And common law, Naluti Indonesia. Civil law, legislation. The common law, that is country, no? They are based on case law. Case law means Supreme Court case law, no any the legislation. This is stare decision. There is a case law. If highest court make a case law in future, lower courts are binding for similar matters. There's a court structure. Right. There are many, there is a canon law. There are different countries, different laws. Therefore, there are many social laws, different laws, mixed legal systems. Therefore, you must know about our country is based on not for entire any civil law system or common law system or religious studies. Mixed legal systems are plus Zambia, Namibia, Lesotho, Swaziland, Botswana. Right. What about Sri Lankan situation, please? Common law, Roman law, indigenous laws, Canadian law, Thessalonian, Muslim law. Those are some of the countries. Climate legislation, the Mrs. Statute, no, now we delegated law also, there's also delegated law also, there's also law, just made law. And this, judges can make law through the interpretation of statute and document. And after they can make case law like those are the recommended readings. Glenn Williams, that book also very good. Huh? Glenn Williams, those book is very important, simple book. Yeah. Just a minute. Right, see this one. Now, what is a bill? There is a draft act, no? Define the parliamentary sovereignty. There is a Janta Parimadhvata. The parliament can make any law because we granted the power. No? The bill. Get to the draft act. The parliamentary sovereignty, they are supremacy power. Those are the sources. After the interpretation, the courts of can take the law. Therefore, now I am asking that question now. The judges made law also very interesting. See this one. Park Act. Then no vehicles are allowed in the park. No? Does it apply to car? The Park Act, a car, yes. No? A bike, the bike is push bike or motorbike. Bike, no vehicles are allowed in the park. That means the interpretation only interpretation, the bike is not included. However, we can argue, no, there's an engine and other reports, etc. A pram, the pram is not a vehicle, no? There's a small, a tank transport into the world. Likewise, there are many interpretations, no? Those are some little rule. However, what is this? Now you must tell too. What is this? Nilmini, Samarasingha, Manuja? Interpret it. What is that picture? Samarasingha? Huh? I cannot hear your voice. What is the interpretation? Huh? Just traffic, Sila lending into Surisu on Sunday. They mentioned. And see this one. Yeah. You are 5 minutes, I will. Likewise, there are many rules in future. No, literal rule. In that case, the shopkeeper was charged with the offense of offering for sale flick knives, contrary to the restriction of Offensive Weapons Act. The shopkeeper had displayed knife for sale the shop window with the price tag on it. The court held that shopkeeper was not guilty. Why? He only showed it, no? Golden rule sometimes, no? Under legal system, we must interpret Official Secret Act. Right? The act mentioned, but in the vicinity of any prohibited place is an offense. The defendant was inside the airport and he argued, I have in the vicinity. It would be absurd if the law was interrupted in such a way. And therefore, now they interpreted vicinity. What is that? Mischief. Now, see this case also, because in future we must interpret, no? Huck's case, the W. You know, every case mentions Smith. There's a plaintiff, Huck's defendant, own party. Reported in 1961, World Law Report, page number also. Secret Offences Act. It is an offense for the prostitute to loiter or solicit potential customers in a street or public place. The defendant in that case was a prostitute. The defendant had been sat at the window on a house, tapping on a window in order to attract the attention of male passers-by. Therefore, judges interpret like that, no? Please approach them now. Today my introduction lesson, therefore, I want to show about interpretation also very important. Now, she was guilty. Sometimes there are many the rules, just in general, the betting in the house, office or other place. Other place mean indoor places. No skite sources. So there are 5 rules in the world. So tomorrow also I will discuss some construction law, no? the Shalford, the book also mentioned like that. Toy mice put them is a cat. Put them. Session also the mention. Any question? Any question? Shall we wind it up? I will upload all the notes that tomorrow we will meet and I will discuss some contracts, construction contracts and other things also because we must discuss on property, environmental rights. Now today you learn our common law is Roman Dasho. There are many legal English law is applicable for business laws. There are many interpretation rules, case law. Now today you learn civil law system, common law system based on like a British case law. I mean, today you can see. And we learn case and other things also. Right. Now, if you have any question, now you can ask. Tomorrow I will discuss elements of construction law and construction contract, PDC and other things also. Now you learn those things. No? Shall we wind it up now? Okay. No any objection? Okay. Oh, I will continue with however. I think all of you are tired. Okay. Okay. Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
We will meet.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.